Ah, shit. Here we go again.
So I'm on the yard, and my little homie Petey come up to me with this dude behind him, and he like, "Hey, Donta, man, this my partner right here, and he want to holler at you. His name is BK." I said, "What's up?" So dude stepped up. He like, "What up, cuz?" I said, "What's up?" He like, "Shoot, man, I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to get out with y'all." I'm like, okay. He like, look, man, I done put in so much work all across this state and shoot on the streets, man. I'm good. I'm good, cuz. I'm like, okay. I said, walk with me. I'm like, so where you from? He like, man, shit, I'm from everywhere. I'm from everywhere. Let me put a pause right there right quick, y'all. Whenever you ask somebody where they from and they can't directly tell you where they from, either they not good or where they really from, they a snitch, they a rat, something ain't right in that situation, because everybody is from somewhere. So if you can't directly pinpoint where you from, and especially type of energy you bringing, yeah, something gotta be wrong there. So anyway, I'm like, okay, you from everywhere, huh? He like, yeah. I said, so I mean, why you want to get on with us? He was like, because, cuz, I just like the way y'all program, man. The little homie Petey told me, like, y'all just be running down on cats. Y'all be getting y'all bread, and y'all some stand-up dudes, man. And I want in. I want in, cuz. I'm like, well, I don't know if this really gonna work, cause you know you a Crip, and you know I got a couple homies that's Bloods. So he was like, man, I don't give a fuck about that, cuz. Man, when it comes to that money, cuz, I put that shit to the side, cuz. I put that shit to the side, cuz. I'm like, all right. And in my head, I'm thinking to myself, like, man, Tar T don't even talk like this, man. If this dude say cuz one more time, I headbutt this fool. Right? So I'm like, all right, man, I'm gonna put you with a couple of homies and see how you get out. So he like, all right, bet, cuz. So he walk off. So my homeboys run up on me like, hey, what's up? Who was that dude? I'm like, he said he wanted to get out with us, and I didn't get his name. And I said, wait. No, I think his name BK. I think so. Homicide, which is a blood, was like BK. That means blood killer. I said, oh. I said, well, I told him, like, you know, I got some homies that's bloods. And he was like, he don't care about that. So Homicide was like, yeah, all right. That ain't bull. That ain't bull. Now, let me explain something to y'all. For some reason, these gang members, whether you a Crip or whether you a Blood, especially the Bloods, the ones that's just burnt out and just really on that, will not say anything with a C. So Homicide would say, that ain't bull, which means that's not cool, right? Or he'll say, what's bracking, instead of saying what's cracking. You know what I'm saying? He'd say Bompton instead of Compton. So anyway, he like, man, that ain't bull. That ain't bull, man. Hey, man. Hey, I'm just saying, D. I'm just saying. I say, listen, man, I'm gonna keep him away from you. I'm gonna have him with Al and Tar T, and we just gonna, you know, I'm gonna have him go on a couple missions, see how he work out, and, you know, either he work out or he don't. So me and Al get to walking, right? So Al like, so what do you know about this dude? I said, well, Petey brought him to me, and I honestly don't know nothing about him. He like, well, you want me to run the background check? I said, yeah. So Al dip off, and, you know, he go talk to whoever he go talk to. He got a little connect in administration, right? He used to knock off this old lady, this old secretary. Lady was like 64 years old. She was a freak though, right? And Al used to knock her off, and she'd give him information and stuff like that. So he go dip off or whatever. So I go back to the unit, and I'm just in there chilling, right? So I get a knock at the door. I'm like, what's up? He like, hey, cuz, what up? Hey, can I holler at you right quick, cuz? I'm like, yeah, what's up? He like, man, cuz, I'm ready to put in some work, cuz. I'm like, he like, cuz, man, come on, man, I'm itching to catch a body, cuz. So I lift up, I say, hold on, man. No, we ain't doing that. He was like, man, I'm just saying, man, I catch a body, cuz, for real, like right now for you, cuz, for real. I live and die for this, cuz. I'm like, all right, man. Hey, y'all, for the sake of this video, because I'm getting irritated, I'm not going to say cuz no more because it's throwing me off, okay? So I apologize. Well, since we here, y'all, let me give a special shout out to everybody that be hitting the like button, sharing the video, and participating in the comment section, okay? I appreciate y'all. And I want to give a special thanks to the people that be blessing the Cash App. Make sure y'all check out my Amazon wish list card, okay? It's pinned at the top of the comment section. And with that, let's continue. So anyway, he like, cuz, man, I'm ready to put in some work, cuz, for real. So I'm like, listen, man, just hold on. He like, you got anything for me, cuz? Anything. I mean, anything, cuz. I'll go do that right now for you, cuz. I'm like, look, hold on. I said, give me a minute. Let me think. So there was this dude named Terry that owed me like 3 bags of coffee. But I really wasn't tripping on that because he does pay. Sometimes he don't got it, and I just add an extra bag on the next week or whatever. So I was like, you know what? Let me see how this. I said, yeah, matter of fact, there's a dude in cell 5 right down that way. He owed me 5 bags of coffee. Before I could say go get that, he took off running, right? So I walk out the cell, and he done ran up in Terry's cell like, hey, cuz, get that shit up, cuz. Cuz, get that coffee up, man. You ain't going to be playing my homie Donta like that. Get that coffee up, cuz. I'm talking about real aggressive, y'all. This dude was crazy aggressive. So Terry like, wait, Mo, hold on, man. Me and D worked something out. He like, cuz, I ain't trying to hit at you, cuz. Man, go get that before I punch on you, cuz. Go get that right now before I punch on you, cuz. So Terry like, wait a minute. I got you. Oh, here you go, man. So he like, all right, cuz, and he walk out the cell. So I hurry up and dip back in the cell and get on the bed, right? And he come in there and he set the bags of coffee right there on the table. He like, I told you, cuz, I'm built for this, cuz. This what I do, cuz. Put me to work, cuz. This is what I do, right? So I said, you know what? Take you a bag of coffee. Go chill out. Go chill out. I got you. He like, I'm telling you, cuz, I got you. So then he walk out. About 5 minutes go by, Al come in the cell. He say, Donta, we got to go hit the yard right now. I'm like, what's up? He said, come on. I mean, right now. So I'm walking, and I'm walking with a sense of urgency. So BK pop up, and he like, wait, what's up, y'all? Wait, something about to happen? We about to get out? I said, no, hold on, man. Me and Al finna go chop it up right there. He like, okay, you don't need for me to be security or nothing? I'm like, no, just kick back, man. Kick back. He like, all right, cuz, I'm here. So we walk out, right, and Al just had this look on his face. So I'm like, what's up, Al? And he ain't saying nothing. So as soon as we hit the yard, he like, D, man, this dude got some crazy allegations on him. I'm like, what? He said, man, dude, this dude, I don't think he is who he say he is. I'm like, what you mean he ain't afraid of who he say he is? He was like, well, I just found out this dude real name. And I'm like, okay, what's his name? He said this dude name is Eddie Van Buren. I said, what? He said his name is Eddie Van Buren. I'm like, what type of name is that? I said, okay, what's up? He like, man, this dude ain't no good, man. This dude not even no Crip. I said, hold on, man. What you mean this dude ain't no Crip? He like, man, he ain't no Crip, man. Like, man, you know my connect. She let me know. She pulled up his file, man. This dude ain't no damn Crip, man. This dude, man. I looked at this file, man. This dude file is long, and he ain't no damn Crip. In fact, he got all type of allegations on his name, but he ain't never been convicted. I'm like, what you mean allegations? You talking about like some kid stuff? He like, no, man, no, it's, man, this dude got homosexual allegations against him. I'm like, what you mean? And then, but I'm really still stuck on of Al telling me this dude ain't no Crip. I said, what you mean? He like, man, this dude. And I said, hold on, Al. This got to be the wrong person, because this dude is a Crip. He got to be a Crip, because this dude keeps saying cuz everything that keep coming out of his mouth. He like, well, he got in his jail file. He got these write-ups of him messing with some punks. So I'm like, oh, no. That's, not BK. He like, man, Donta, you don't even know dude like that, man. So, hey, man, should I go holler at him about this? I said, no, I'm going to go holler at him. He like, all right, man, that's, yeah, man, he ain't who he say he is, bro. He ain't. I'm like, well, I'm finna go holler at him, right? So I go back in the unit. He over here talking to these younger dudes, all this, trying to recruit them to be Crips or whatever. So I'm like, hey, BK, let me holler at you right quick. He like, oh, one second. Then he did some gang. I guess he was locking the C's with these guys or whatever. I don't know what it was like. I don't know, some handshake or whatever. So he walked. He like, okay, what up, cuz? I said, come to the cell with me right quick. So we go to the cell. I said, what's your name, man? He was like, BK, blood killer. I said, yeah, I know that, but what's your name? He was like, well, why you want to know that? I'm like, because I need to know that if you gonna, be down with our crew. He was like, man, my name Eddie, man. I said, your name Eddie? He was like, yeah. I said, what's your last name? He was like, nah, man, I don't really want to tell you that. I said, listen, check this out, man. Anybody that's a part of my crew, I got to know everything about them, man. So what is your name? He was like, man, it's Ben Buren, man. Ben Buren. I said, that's what I thought. The way he looked at me, y'all, he looked like a sad puppy. He said, well, what you hear about me? I said, what's these allegations that's in your prison profile? He was like, hold on, cuz, what you mean? How did you figure that? Who told you that? Who told you that? I said, nah, I said, ain't nobody tell me nothing, but what's these allegations in your profile? He like, man, what allegations? I said, listen, man, stop playing, man. What is these allegations in your profile? He was like, man, look. Okay, look. In the free world, I went to barber college, and I was cutting hair, and I learned how to braid hair. So, the last couple prisons I was at, I was braiding hair, and it wasn't nothing. Like I don't see the problem. So I'm like, I don't see no problem in that neither. But why do that matter? He was like, because, man, like, look, so in the other prison, I was braiding hair, and I kept getting write-ups because I was braiding dudes' hair, and they was like, yo, you can't be braiding dudes' hair up here. You know how the COs is. So I'm like, but that's not a reason for them to, give you like sexual assault allegations. He was like, yeah, that's what I'm saying though, cuz. That's what I'm saying. They were saying because, the guy would be sitting in between my legs or whatever while braiding the hair. They'd say that's like a sexual assault thing. But, man, I ain't about none of that, man. I ain't even like that, cuz. Let's put a pause right there, y'all. Do y'all think, and I really want y'all to think about this question, okay? Do y'all think that is suspect, very suspicious, if a man is braiding another man's hair and he's sitting in between his legs? Now, me, I'm not going for it. If I had hair, I'm not sitting in between no man's legs. I probably won't even be getting my hair done. Yes, true enough. Yes, I do go to the barber. Yes, I do. But I'm not all up in between nobody's legs. You feel me? So that's the question of the day. Do y'all think it's zesty? Do y'all think it's suspect? Do y'all think it's weird for a man to be sitting in between the legs of another man while getting his hair braided? Let me know in the comment section. Let's get back to the story. And if y'all haven't hit the like button, make sure y'all punish that like button. All right? And remember, y'all, leave me a tip if y'all feeling generous. Let's get back to the story. So I'm like, well, I mean, it ain't, I don't know, bro. But, you know, when you file, it just say you got these allegations and somebody told me that you wasn't a Crip. When I said that, y'all, this dude turned from meek, explaining himself, to going on. He was like, what? Hold on, cuz. Who said that, cuz? I promised to God, I'll cook him right now. He really was saying biting, but he can't say the B word because he a Crip. I'll cook him, cuz, right now. I'll cook him, cuz, right now. Who said that? Who said I want no Crip? Who said I want no Crip? Out of nowhere, y'all, Al came out of nowhere and was like, I said it. I said it. You ain't no motherfucking Crip, man. You ain't no motherfucking Crip. So, listen, y'all, I don't know how long Al was standing outside the cell, but I guess Al got tired of the bullshit and called him out on it. He was like, I said it. You ain't no motherfucking Crip. You a motherfucking punk. He like, hold on, cuz. Who told you that, cuz? Now his demeanor is toning down because it's like, I guess Al done based up on him. He kind of like receded. Now he's talking like, man, who told you that, cuz? Cuz I am a Crip. And Al was like, you ain't no motherfucking Crip. You a punk. You a punk, right? So I guess he looking at me now, BK looking at me, right? And he like, now he like, man, you ain't gonna be too many punks. I ain't gonna be too many punk, cuz. And Al was like, you is a punk, man. You is a punk, man. I've seen your file. You ain't no Crip, man. You a punk, right? So he was like, man, I ain't gonna be too many punk, cuz. I ain't gonna be too many punk, cuz. So Al was like, what? So he was like, man, watch out. And he snuffed Al, like, bow. He fired on Al. Boom. Right? So then I jumped up and I got the firing on him, right? So we whooping them out in there. We whooping them out in the cell, putting them bombs on them, right? Bombing on them, right? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. So now he on the ground, boiled up, and we hitting him hard. Bow, bow, boom, right? So this older dude that we call G came by and said like, hey, y'all, chill out, man. The guard's looking up this way. Y'all chill, right? So we stopped. And he got up and he ran out the cell. Listen, y'all, this dude got up and took off 1,000,000 miles per hour down them stairs and got the banging on the control booth. Boom, boom. Help me. Help. They trying to take my life. He really said something else, but you two don't like to say the K word. Help me. They trying to take my life. Help me, please. Help, please. Open the door. Open the door. Help. So they opened the door and he ran in, right? So Al leave out because we already know they about to come in here, they about to shake us down, they finna lock us up the whole nine. So Al go to his cell, he go get rid of his knives and whatever he got up in there. And I take my knives or whatever and I get them up out the cell. We go hand it to this dude named Lee. Right, Lee was this dude that used to hold us down when we had the shakedowns or whatever. So we get rid of our stuff, we give it to Lee, right? About 10 minutes go by, here they come. Come on now, Dante. Let's go, Al. Let's go. Come on. We already know what time it is, whatever. So we go downstairs, we get cuffed up, and off to the hole we go. So the captain coming there, they got me and Al in the 2-man cell in the hole. So the captain coming there like, yo, what's going on, man? What was that all about? And we like, what about? It was like, come on, y'all beat up, y'all jumped the guy, man. What was that all about? I said, well, I mean, I don't know what that was. I don't know what you're talking about. But I mean, if this was in my cell, then what was the dude doing in my cell? Because y'all wasn't about to admit to us jumping them. Of course not. But I just gave, the captain some information enough to like, yo, why was this dude in my cell? If he did get jumped, why was he even in my cell? Right, so the captain like, so y'all ain't want to get no statement. Nope. Well, y'all actually got 30 days in the hole. If you enjoyed this story time, make sure you leave me a tip. Also, if you forgot to hit the like button, make sure y'all smash that like button and share this video and hype the video. Make sure y'all check out my Amazon wish list. I got some items in there that I need purchased. So y'all make sure y'all look out for y'all big partner. If you can't get enough of these stories, I made another channel. I'm going to have that link pinned at the top of the comment section too and in the description. Until next time, take care.